Welcome back to Hangar Garage, and today it is time for some more extensive test drives on my 1991 Autozam Scrum. Obviously it's not stock. This has the engine from a 2001 Kawasaki Ninja Zx11 in the back, and last time you saw it, it did run and drive down the block and back, but it had a few issues, man. It was leaking fuel, the wiring was nowhere near done, there was no radiator fan, there was no interior. And before we go on the second test drive, I will run you through the changes that have happened, such as I have finished the wiring. It's not professional, but it'll do. This is the wiring that goes on the bed for the rear lights. I haven't put the bed on there, obviously, but the wiring is way better. I have all the grounds made. This is a battery very secure in there with wood and a strap from some sort of filter that I had. I guess I still have a couple of zip ties to clip there. But moving on inside, it has both seats now and they're properly strapped down. Obviously I haven't put any of the carpet or the dash in. I did test fit the dash and it does fit with the modifications that I've made, but I'm not going to fully install it because if I have the dash in, then I can't reach my brake reservoir. And now that I'm saying that, I realize I should probably just mount the brake reservoir where it mounts factory so you can reach it through the dash. I really didn't think about that until just now. But my intention was to merge the two ignitions together, the factory one and the motorcycle one, but I decided to take the easy route and mount the motorcycle one right here. And right here is a fan switch, and right here is a battery cutoff. And if I remove the seat, you can see a bundle of wiring in the back of everything that's going on under there. Now the brakes still do suck, but that is a problem for later. Oh, and I almost forgot, I have air filters for it. These are only the finest Chinese little mini air filters that I think will fit. And now that the fancy filters are installed, it is time for the test fire. And for that, first step, battery disconnect on. And second step is this ignition for the motor. Fuel pump's making some noise. Choke on. All the wiring seems to work. Thing's still very loud. And I've got my radiator fan right here. Click that on. That's working like a charm. And if I turn on the regular ignition, let's see if my headlights work. Woohoo! These are headlights from a Mazda Miata. And high beams. Yeah! So far, so good. Now I've got to do the old push it out of the driveway to actually drive it because no reverse gear. And so far, there's no more fuel leaks, which is awesome. Here he goes again. pretty good. I'm very happy with how this is turning out. I'm going to attempt going down the big hill, even with my brakes being really sucky. This might end very poorly. Not even on the brakes. Get a lot of weird looks. Now the fun part.
Surprised? The wallet idols.
Alright, Ben's test drive. Gonna do it for this round of working on the Autozam. Next up, well, most immediate, is some fresh body damage that I just put on there, and that's because my Chevy Aveo that was in my cheap car challenge, I was trying to push start it, and it took off, and it slammed into this, and pushed this into a building. Luckily, it just hit the corner of the frame rail over here, so it's fine over there, just needs some touch-up paint over there, but I really should probably just paint the whole thing because it's kind of ugly. But cosmetics aside, the first thing that I have in the mail is a new left front strut. That is coming from Japan. Shipping cost more than anything else I've purchased for this so far. I also need some gauges. I know I need coolant temp, maybe a tack, Speedometer would be nice, I guess. And the brakes suck. I need to address that too. And then the dash situation. I need to put my cool wheels and tires on. I need to order tires for that. And I need to put the bed back on so I can get the rear lights on and have it looking a little bit less like a homemade project. Until next time, this has been turning a K-Truck into a less reliable K-Truck, but it's louder.